ajar. Karo pemain MU kacane. Kuwi MU. Free. Martinez. HP tapi bintang 5. Saya rasa apa ya? Di review sendiri. Enggak lah.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, Correa, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Cross to the back post. Right there! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Thinks one through. He's made sure that's not getting through. Modric. And here's Mbappe. There's the shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Pass is just off target. Thuram is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's been won straight back. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, big chance! Must be! Decent hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid with the corner. They're first. And it's Modric. Lucas Vasquez. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Camavinga. Oh, easy pickings there. Barella. That has been cut short. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's making a real surge on the left. Calhanoglu. Thuram. Now it's Correa. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And it's Calhanoglu. Oh, good-looking ball. Chance here to counter. Bellingham. Good purposeful running this. Bellingham! And he comes up trumps again. Corner number 2 then. And he can clear it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get it through? Stood up well to him there. Lucas Vasquez. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Back towards the middle. Stefan de Vrij.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Modric. Looking for options for movement. Works it forward. Correa. Barella. Pavard. To Barella. Nicely weighted ball. And that's aimed into the middle. Alaba gets it away. That's good defending. Defending in numbers. Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He gets big. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And he's heaved it away. Lucas Vasquez, Mbappe, Camavinga in acres of space out wide. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Some first-half thoughts?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vinicius Junior going full steam ahead down the left flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a sharp pass, and he's onside. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
DiMarco. Oh, this looks sharp. Belling. He's in plenty of space here.
Apa itu?
And here's Vinicius Junior. Real chance!
Sulit.
Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Alaba certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Now it's Martinez. DiMarco. Barella. Correa. And he's had a hit! Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bastoni. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's Correa. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Now it's Correa. He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ram.
Cleared away. Zielinski. Camavinga getting this one clear. Has a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. And that is expertly dealt with. Camavinga gets rid without sophistication. Correa. Vinicius Junior. Oh, they could break here. And here's Lautaro. He's having a go.
Bombardir.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Dink through. Vinicius Junior. loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Great defending, strong and determined. Floated up and over. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Thuram. Çalhanoğlu. Passing it. And the finish! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Or maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Plays a delicate ball. He's picked his way through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yield a winner.
Correa. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Belling. Camavinga. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. Mbappe. Done delicately. Skewed away. And he's there to belt it away. Alaba. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And he is going into that little black book.
Apa yun? This dulu ya.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 10, Modric. El dorsal 7,
Bastoni.
el dorsal 17.
Now Frattesi.
Serán sustituidos por
Taremi.
el dorsal 8, el dorsal 15, el dorsal 23.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He's gone for goal! Çalhanoğlu with the clearance. Now, what about a counter-attack? Taremi, Martinez.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either.
lihat
Hello
ini
and
mobil.
welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ring, and the finish! And again! And he's managed to get, and the volley! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Bisa
And it's
mendung.
Correa. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Vinicius Junior. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He's shifting through the gears here, and he gets rid in a hurry. They've played it short. DiMarco getting this one clear. Bellingham. Lovely bit of skill. Side of play, and it is a goal kick. Alaba gathers from the goal kick. Martinez. And no, that was never going to make it. Modric. Modric. Good driving run. Now it's Tura. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. That's good running with the ball. He is through here.
Sesuai
Laid out
instruksi.
towards the right wing. Played out to the right.
No.
Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Nah.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Fratesi. It's a sweet ball, that. Barella.
Wih.
Fratesi. And here's Çalhanoğlu. To Barella.
Keren.
Bellingham. Lucas Vazquez. DiMarco kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fratesi. For Çalhanoğlu. And it's Correa. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Havar. To Barella. Fratesi.
Pressingnya
And it's Stefan
seram
de Vrij.
sekali.
To Çalhanoğlu. Correa. Big chance! Goal! Inter!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight.
Shot a goal! That's really well cleared. Fratesi. Correa. Lucas Vazquez. That's been cut out, well played. Havar. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Correa. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Barella. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Çalhanoğlu. Bastoni. He's in, surely! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, that is one way to stop him. Threads one in. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Alaba spots it and intercepts. Looking for options for movement. Oh, strongly challenged there. And we've reached half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances...
Mbappe! Straight at the keeper.
Mbappe has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And it's Modric. Now it's Correa.
It's the sort of situation until...
He's one-on-one! Great hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Lucas Vasquez. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Spread it left. DiMarco. Barella, who's set up one goal so far. Mbappe, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
That's a look and plays it forward. Oh, good spread. He's got away. Ended up in no man's land. In by Vin, and the shots! Goal! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Well, there was to be no other outcome. Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And he's been shifted off it. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Martinez. He's onside. Oh, has a goal! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Madrid really could have done without this. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Goal! Inter! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Çalhanoğlu. The cross comes in. And he thumps it clear. And they've got a throw. Frattesi. He's having a go! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
First to go.
towards the flank. And it's Correa. Holds beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Martinez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Inter Milan have their second corner
El
now.
dorsal 10. Modric. El dorsal 9. Serán sustituidos por...
Madrid
el dorsal
have the
15,
chance to go the other
el
way.
dorsal 8, el dorsal 11. Cambio de jugadores.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Mkhitaryan. Bellingham was steaming forward. Camavinga and Gula. Nicely aimed pass. DiMarco clears. Goulet. Eder Militao. Gently done. Oh, that's a fine interception. So Valverde is flagged offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bahaya ini.
Barella. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Goulet. Oh, that's well spotted. Zielinski looking to penetrate opposition lines. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
He's got the shot away! No mistake! They have stolen level at the last!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And here's Rodrigo.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
4 minutos de descuento.
Oh no, what has happened here? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And they've got rid. And he's surging through. And the shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. Now, power or placement? Goal! Inter! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Inter Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances, it really had to be.
Yes.
And that's that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was
Oh, Stefan cah. El Capitano.
Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement.
Tarkam! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Bagus tur.
What do you think now about that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, Red, nice interception. Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined. Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely weighted ball. Tarkam! It's anyone's ball now. He's got the shot away! He has done it! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bellingham takes a look up. He has found a way through. And it's Modric. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Really well taken goal.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Dumfries. And here's Taremi. Mkhitaryan. We've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cleared without complication. Bellingham. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Bellingham. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. DiMarco clears. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham.
Awas. Mbappe, tenang dong.
Now it's Mbappe. Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Pitches it off him.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tahan dulu Barella.
And it's Calhanoglu. Barella.
Tetap tenang.
Calhanoglu. To Barella. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Calhanoglu. Modric. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that has been clubbed away. And he's there to retrieve it. Madrid finding their passes. And he's there to clear it.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Can he finish? Vinicius Junior, and they can counter here. Madrid are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Madrid with the corner, there first. Martinez gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence.
Itu apa kok?
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Oke, jadi
Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Mbappe. Selly. Now it's Modric. Oh, shooting chance! Dumfries is there, and he can get that clear. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost
Itulah,
personal,
Sid.
and it had to be. Looking to widen the gap even further here. DiMarco ready to try one. DiMarco. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Dumfries. Pavard. To Barella. It's Mkhitaryan.
Acá, 2 minutos de descuento.
That's really well manoeuvred. Lucas Vasquez.
This is the time you need that pace. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And we've reached half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Alaba. Modric. And he cuts out the supply. Interesting ball. That's an excellent interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when...
He's one on. There's the shot! And he can clear it away. That's a sharp pass. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Ada Modric lagi.
And here's Mbappe. Nice ball, and he's in here. There's the hit! He scored! They are right back in business.
Langsung dari mana
Well,
Modric?
it certainly livened things up a bit. That next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Simplicity itself.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Modric. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Thuram. It's a really well-measured ball. Martinez. And Martinez! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Pavard. Thuram. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Lucas Vazquez. Camavinga. Now Alaba. Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception. Çalhanoğlu. Looking for options for movement. Martinez. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Great chance here from position A1. Çalhanoğlu! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dumfries. DiMarco. Now Dumfries. Barella. And Mkhitaryan. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Zielinski! Deftly away. Now Dumfries. Looking for the runner. Mkhitaryan. And he's gone backward here. Oh, that is a good ball. Mkhitaryan! Oh, should have put that away.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
He's a sharp little ball here. Bellingham. Barella producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Zielinski gets his pass away. There's no flag. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rudiger gets rid without sophistication. Zielinski. Barella. Now it's Zielinski.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Modric gets across to intercept that. He's looking to set free a runner. Zielinski plays it in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Çalhanoğlu. It's Çalhanoğlu! And for a moment, time stood still. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Modric, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 4.
Tchouaméni gets over and intercepts.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15.
Valverde looking for the run. Shapes to shoot! Yes! He's done it! And that has raised the roof! And that is that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
kali.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have... Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Mendy. Short changes him with that pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Lucas Vasquez. Threads one in. Bellingham! Bellingham! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alaba. Taremi looking to penetrate opposition lines. And back to the goalkeeper.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lucas Vasquez. Modric. And they're back on the ball again. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Taremi. Now it's Correa. Now it's Martinez. Taremi. Big chance! And again! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, David Alaba. One of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around.
Correa! It's anyone's ball now. Courtois. Oh, what has happened here? That's good play. And here's Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Barella. That's going to go a long way. Alaba.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Mbappe. Bellingham! Oh, just misses past the post.
Bellingham probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Now it's Mbappe. Modric. Lucas Vasquez fires it in low.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bellingham, and that could set him on his way. Now the finish! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Terrific header. There it is. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Aku
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Taremi. Taremi! Same again, same outcome.
Inter really putting putting a few chances
Open.
together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
EMB.
Gets the shot away! And he's heaved it away. Varela.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Can he spark a counter here? Oh, easy pickings there. Bastoni. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Looking for options for movement. Shalhanolu. And it's Correa. But it goes. Shot at goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cortese is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
There's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Masih setengah gini sih. Lagi.
To square things up. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Well, would you believe that?
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Alien.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Nicely spread. Opts to play it back. There is the half-time whistle.
Formasi
The
dulu.
half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. What have we learned from the first 45
Formasi.
minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, so it's paying dividends.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Inter Milan choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Lucas Vasquez tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Fratesi. Good looking ball. Laid out towards the right wing. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Banyak ternyata.
Bellingham. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Bellingham. Mendy. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Thuram. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Madrid are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Bellingham. Shalhanolu. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Tunggu balik nih. Ini ngomong. 9.
DiMarco. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game...
He's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Çalhanoğlu! Got to be quick to recover this.
Escreviam.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Lucas Vazquez really added the width there, thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Anjing.
It looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a lovely, neat pass. Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. Has a look and plays it forward. And Inter now could counter-attack. DiMarco has it in a wide position. He's a sharp little ball here. Lucas Vazquez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That looks a decent ball. He's away! Oh, whistle's gone, now then! The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. That's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
An opportunity then to pull clear here. He'll fancy himself from here.
Didin.
Can he put it away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mendy. Really fierce, close defending.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Madrid leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Well read, the danger is averted. Moved on forwards.
Aduh. Nyimpen.
Bellingham. Alaba. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Cross flung in towards the middle. And he's there to clear it.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Correa. Thuram. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Masa
So just
menit
one
aja.
extra minute for stoppages. Camavinga. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Iya.
Tidak lost nih.
Antara kalah banyak, banyak.
Jangan hati-hati gitu. Nothing tulus gitu ya. Hujan ya? Seorang ibu termian nih. Apa? Physical kontaknya dulu ya sih orang nih.
Pancake.
84. Ayo.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Knocks it out wide. And it's Chalhanoglu. He's had a shot! And he's there to get it away.
Jangan kompromi.
Chalhanoglu. Stefan de Vrij. Has a look and plays it forward. It's Chalhanoglu! Oh, he's hit the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Baby.
Bellingham. He's played him through. Mbappe!
Udah.
Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And he's in on goal. That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Pavard.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Thuram. Camavinga makes the interception. Lucas Vazquez. Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Still goalless. Modric. Bellingham. Threads one in.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Goes in for the header! Harmlessly
Dulu
behind.
juga berapa ini? Iso-iso na yung umiyak.
Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Nicolo Barella is by all accounts a jack of all trades, and I think that's a very good way of describing how this player operates, because he's growing into one of Italy's most important midfielders, and he always has a say in what's going on, and he looks like captain material for the future. I think this guy has a lovely presence about him.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Got a shot away! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Barella. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And Pavard. Pavard with the cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Pavard. Chance to shoot. Can he finish? He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And he's being shifted off it. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's gone forward. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Alaba. Modric. Oh, it's come loose. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Modric. Gets his pass all. Mbappe! That was very necessary. Chouameni could be danger here. Played out towards the right wing. Driving on and making good progress. And he was quick to react. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Bellingham. Modric. Çalhanoğlu. And it's half-time here. And it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. The midway point of the game.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Capitano.
And here's Bellingham, and it's Lucas Vazquez. Alaba. Bellingham. Now Modric, done delicately. Sommer deals with it effortlessly. Oh, that's a nice ball. Romani kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Wah, ora offset.
Pavard. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now.
Wah, aku gitu.
Belly. Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Courtois sends that a long way. Now it's Correa. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Ngancam nek bingung.
Thuram might just make this.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Eder Militao. Oh, super ball.
Kasih.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vinicius Junior. It's a goal kick.
Masih dulu. Auto. Korea berkembang nih. Coba video.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
That pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Zielinski. And here's Mbappe. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And that's a throw-in. That is ended up in no man's land. He's going for goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Alaba. Quality ball. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nicely weighted ball.
Kontai.
Played into space out wide.
Orang banyak nih.
Inter truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
He's picked his way through.
This is what good chemistry is all about. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ngapain?
There's a sharp little ball here.
you wonder if that's it now, but
Rope
there may
race
be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He's looking to set free a runner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
That has been cut short. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Barella clears it away.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Alaba goes short. And he's had it! And it's come back out to him.
Injury
And
time.
that's got to be it!
Dapat
That
ini.
has got to be it! And there goes the
Tiga
final
kali, Jack.
whistle. Madrid have held on. They have doggedly,
Mulai.
sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.
Tipis-tipis itu.
Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Main 11+3.
1-0-3-2.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige them.
Action has already started, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Valverde. Camavinga. He's tried one! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
DiMarco. Zielinski. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Stefan de Vrij. He's a very clever central defender whose positioning and reading of the game are second to none. The way he seems to just know where a pass is headed and he steps in to make the interception. It's very...
And now the hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? And he's had a hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Inter have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Coba pendek dulu.
Pavard. Mkhitaryan. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. That is a brilliant interception. It's a lovely, neat pass. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
And here's Thuram. Thuram!
Pas.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Belling. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Thuram. And he's running through. Modric. It's Zielinski. Thuram. Mkhitaryan. He's going for goal. That is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Bastoni. Mkhitaryan chasing after it. Barella. Mbappe. Modric. It's Camavinga.
Bastoni li.
Madrid finding their passes. There's the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Zielinski. Barella. Lucas Vazquez wins the duel this time. Now it's Thuram. Modric.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Thuram. And it's Mkhitaryan. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who now Mbappe.
Capitano.
Shapes the shoots! And another try! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Nom.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram. Zielinski. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Both sides defensively robust up to now. And it's Lucas Vazquez. And he's there to clear it. Belling. Camavinga. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a decent clearance. Thuram. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Lucas Vazquez. It's a promising run he's making on the right. DiMarco. Oh, that's delightful. Up he goes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Zielinski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lucas Vasquez is there and he can get that clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now.
Asciende a 71.550 espectadores.
Portugal.
Thuram. Oh, no joy this time.
Oleh.
Deftly away and reclaimed it in a trice.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, well played, well played. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Çalhanoğlu. Thuram. Thuram! Great effort, but no way through. And it's Çalhanoğlu. It's Çalhanoğlu! And that is high.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Belling. Traumeri. Zielinski. To Çalhanoğlu. And now the breakaway. That looks a decent ball. Traumeri. It's a pretty loose pass. Has a shot! Just off target.
Thuram nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Camavinga. And it's Lucas Vasquez. Forwards and with intent. Out for a throw. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Courtois.
Berapa saja?
Camavinga. It's Bellingham. Traumeri. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Valverde.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Oh, great play! Sweat. Mbappe! It's bounced back off the post. And they've got a throw. Traumeri gets across to intercept that. Çalhanoğlu, that has not gone well.
Menit-menit krusial.
And it's Lucas Vasquez. Valverde. Ah, that's a fine interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he finish?
Un minuto de descuento.
Camavinga. And the referee brings it to a close. So
Sekali
we
lagi,
finish
Cip.
as we started. Try as they might, Neither was able to break through. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what...
Yuk menang yuk. Beli serangan teman-teman.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
The action has already started. Lucas Vasquez. Zielinski.
Mati lagi gubel.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, what has happened here? Thuram!
Orang banter deh.
Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Pavard. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, this guy, Benjamin Pavard, I suppose he's going to be known now, Peter, for scoring one of the most memorable international goals ever. But the Frenchman is one of the best at his day job as well. Certainly very intelligent, having proved himself against some of the very best in the world.
Okay, interesting. That is good alertness. Mkhitaryan. That looks a cracking ball. Vinicius Junior moved on forwards. Mbappe. He's picked his way through. And it's Alaba. He won't be happy with that one. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Madrid still without a single shot on target. Barella.
Teh kabeh tengah.
Zielinski. And here's Lautaro Martinez. That's a sweet ball, that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like
He's
this.
through and all alone. There's the hit. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Mbappe really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
Mantan Mas Jeb.
Mbappe. Now it's Lucas Vasquez. Lucas Vasquez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Quality ball. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mkhitaryan.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
No luck with that dink over the top.
Pasito lu sih.
Modric. Oh, what a real chance! Goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Let's make sure that's not getting through. Belling. Good spot, he's seen the run. He has found the way through. Mbappe. Can he finish? Cleared without complications. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now that looks a decent ball. And through to the goalkeeper. And that is as far as they're going to go. Çalhanoğlu. It's Çalhanoğlu! And he comes up trumps again.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
That's a sharp pass.
Cicilan.
Mbappe. Keeper's ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Martinez. He's going to be disappointed with that. Interesting ball. Decent hit! Lucas Vasquez clears. Looks to clip it forward. Nicely intercepted. Barella out to the right. That's really well manoeuvred. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Lucas Vasquez. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's got away. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vinicius Junior is the guilty party there. Madrid just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. That's headed upfield. Thuram! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Mbappe. That's a deception. His positioning was spot on. Çalhanoğlu. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, this looks sharp. No way through. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Shade too heavy. Keeper could pick that up. He's a sharp little ball here. Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into
Imagine.
areas of possibility.
Good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 2 then. Bastoni tries to clear. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Eder Militao promptly onto that, and that is that. Camavinga calmly anticipates. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Vinicius Junior. And if you have just joined us, still just 1 goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Lucas Vasquez. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Martinez. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Modric.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Mbappe.
Kaget tadi dia.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly.
Perawatan.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
We
dorsal
have got
10,
changes here, from both sides in fact.
el dorsal 9, el dorsal 6, el dorsal 4, el dorsal 5. Serán
Turan.
sustituidos por el dorsal 15,
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
el dorsal
He ran
20.
himself into trouble there, free kick, give it away.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
That's been cut out, well played.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Cetak sih.
Promising position. Oh, smashing header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Desperate defending required here.
Desperate.
Up he goes! Oh, not the best of headers. Looking for options for movement. And the ball's a good one here. He's got the shot away! Goal! They have stolen level at the last!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
all square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
That's that, the end. So it's ended all square, both
Done.
sides showing battling qualities and neither willing